why should people give your music a chance? Can you tell me that?
I feel like I'm coming from a different place than most people. Most musicians anyway, because there's not a lot of female rockers out there, especially Latin descent. So I think that my view on the world is coming from a different place, and I think it's fair to say that everybody has a story, and everybody's story deserves to be told.
So, Cynthia, why is it you do what you do? Can you tell me that?
Because I am a very passionate person, and when I get all these feelings, emotions, and like crazy things that happen in my life, I have no other choice than to write it down, because if I let it like build up inside of me, it gets too much. So writing it down and having a place where I can look back on it.
So besides music, what are some of your other interests?
I like to paint, and that's because it's also a self-expressive thing that I do. Like whenever I have built up emotions inside, I like to paint and kind of express myself that way. I don't really paint, realistically. It's kind of like expressive, abstract brush strokes and things like that. So.
Well, that leads me to another question. What do you believe in?
I believe in love.
Good answer.
Yeah. I believe in women's rights. I don't think that is to say that I don't think men should still be chivalrous.
So who influenced you?
My biggest musical influence would be Madonna, and that's because I feel like she's a very powerful woman who isn't afraid to stand up for what she believes in, and I feel like I'm the same way. I've always kind of been that way, I'll speak up.
Do you do any sports?
No.
Really?
No.
Nothing at all?
No, I do my yoga and, walking and stuff like that.
Hey, that counts.
That's not really sports, though.
What was the first concert you ever went to?
First concert, Matchbox 20.
Oh, really? Where was that, by the way?
That was at Bottom of the Hill in San Francisco.
Oh, yeah? How old were you?
I was only 17.
What were you like as a kid?
As a kid, I would stand up for people who were being picked on. So I was kind of like the person who would defend other people. So.
I want you to describe yourself in one sentence.
I'm a strong woman that isn't afraid to stand up for what she believes in.
What can somebody expect if they went to a Resistant Me concert?
They would expect that I'm going to leave it all on the table. I'm not going to leave any stone unturned. I'm going to I call it unleash the dragon.
I know you sing. What other instruments? Do you play the instruments?
Yes, I play the bass, and I also play rhythm guitar.
Gotcha. Okay. So if people want to find your music, where do they look?
Facebook or resistantme.com. I actually sing in 3 bands right now. My original band, which is my first love, that's Resistant Me, and I'm the one who writes all the music in that band. And I also sing in a No Doubt tribute band and an 80s rock band.
Of all the shows you've done over the years, what is the most memorable one?
I'd say opening for Eddie Money. That was pretty memorable.
So how would you describe your own style of music?
Lately, and for the past few years, I've really been into more of like a pop rock sound, but it's like heavy rock. It's not this little fluffy, light folk rock. It's like hard-hitting, heavy, melodic singing rock. But I also write different styles. Like I can write country, I can write love songs, I can write all kinds of different styles of music.
So are you going by Cynthia or Cyn nowadays? What do you call yourself?
I've been going by Cyn since like 2004 because I was in a rock cover band with Rye Kin, and
who is Greg Kin's son?
Yes, yeah. And at the gigs, like everybody in the band, they all just started calling me Cyn, and it just stuck ever since there. Like if you do a Google search for Cynthia, you're not going to find anything. You have to search Cyn Acevedo.
What was the latest concert you went to?
The last rock concert I went to.
Your own, probably.
I know.
All right. Can I call you a bonehead? I say that with a lot of love, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.